Time now for my review of Call to Arms, the brand new survival mode, which arrived to Red Dead Online this past Tuesday, August 10th. And for this week, it was triple rewards, triple cash, triple XP, as well as triple gold, which is awesome. Now, before we get to my pros, my cons, my final verdict, I want to know what you think about Call to Arms. Let me know below in the comment section. And we're also going to go over the poll that you all voted for in the community tab. How would you rate Call to Arms, the new survival mode in Red Dead Online? And of course, your opinions were welcome in the comments section of that poll. 12% said 1%. They gave it a 1-star rating. 3% 2-star rating. 11% a 3-star rating. 27% 4-star rating. And 48% of you out of over 300 votes, thanks for voting by the way, gave Call to Arms a 5-star rating. Now, let's go over the pros. We have 5 brand new survival modes, maps which feature various locations: Fort Mercer, McFarland's Ranch, Blackwater, Strawberry, as well as Valentine. You can try it solo, of course. I think sometimes it actually groups you with randos. I don't think there's a way to actually guarantee that you do it solo. At least I'm not aware of it. But you can actually play with friends, up to 4 players. Form a posse and invite 3 friends into your posse, and then fire up the Call to Arms map of your choice. That way you can play it with you and 4 friends. And here's another good thing about Call to Arms, definitely a pro. It won't cost you gold bars or capitelli to play Call to Arms. As long as weapons are clean prior to you participating in Call to Arms, meaning go to the gun store first to get your ammo and get your guns cleaned, unless you already have gun oil, they will not get rusty during Call to Arms. So during the survival, you can shoot up all the bad guys you want, and your guns will not get rusty while you're playing any of the Call to Arms maps. Each survival is 10 waves with 2 cutscenes. An opening cutscene and a closing cutscene, depending on how good or how bad you end up doing. I do like the cutscenes. They're really epic. Numerous enemies you'll eventually encounter in Call to Arms, such as, I guess, the low-level pawns, the gunmen. They'll run in with a variety of firearms like pistols, rifles, revolvers, repeaters, shotguns, either on foot, horseback. Sometimes they'll ride in on stagecoach. But as the waves progress, it gets a little bit more difficult, so you see more enemies coming in, including snipers, maniacs wielding machetes, Teddy Brown clones, the heavies that are wearing the Ned Kelly armor, war wagons, and more. Plus, you have tools at your disposal throughout the waves of Call to Arms. You have ammo crates, health, along with horses you can ride around on and get across the map a lot quicker. Chemical wagons you can use as barricades if you want. Additional weapons laying around the map, so you can pick those up if you see a sniper rifle or a bow. It comes in handy, especially if you're running low on ammo for one of your other firearms. And you also have allied NPCs that will help you out with the Call to Arms survival modes. It's absolutely fun. Replayability, absolutely there's replayability when it comes to Call to Arms. And it is challenging. Plus, you can create your own challenges with you and your friends. You can try it solo if you can. You can also go in and tackle it with different weapon types or loadouts or ability cards. Call to Arms definitely checks the boxes of fun factor, replayability, and during the first week, you also got, as I mentioned, pretty good payouts as well. Triple cash, triple XP, and triple gold. Now, after the first week, it'll go back to normal, so it won't be as much, but still, it's going to be a lot of fun for you to play. But there is some cons to Call to Arms, just like with all my reviews. The big con right now is the cooldown factor. Upon completion of a Call to Arms map, all 4 players are under a 45-minute cooldown. But there is kind of a way around it. You have to have a 5th player waiting in the wings, sitting on the bench, and then they can form their own posse. Then 3 out of 4 of you can go into their posse. And then the 5th guy or gal can sit out till the next round, and then they can host it. It's kind of complicated. I really think that the cooldowns should only affect the map you just played, whether you win or lose. And it shouldn't last as long as 45 minutes. The truth is, I really wish we didn't have the cooldowns, but it is what it is. Now, another con is some of the various bugs and glitches that have been discovered while participating in various Call to Arms Sometimes enemy NPCs won't spawn, or they'll spawn like right on top of players inside the map. There's ammo crate issues. Sometimes you won't be able to get the ammo out. Sometimes it's difficult to heal your NPC allies. So there have been a variety of glitches and bugs that have happened with Call to Arms. Nothing major as far as I can tell, but unfortunately it's to be expected. And the final con is specifically revolved around McFarland Ranch. No Bonnie cameo, like in the intro or outro. What's up with that? Anyways, those are my pros, my cons. Time now for my final verdict. Call to Arms is content that we desperately needed in Red Dead Online that actually gave us something to enjoy instead of complain about or rant about. I have been thoroughly loving playing Call to Arms, even times when I get wrecked. Most of the time I do okay, but you know, sometimes you get caught off guard by a sniper or somebody on a cannon or one of the maniacs in the machetes that get too close to you for comfort. But still, as someone who loved playing survivals all the way back to GT Online, I feel like Rockstar's actually stepped up their game when it comes to survivals with Call to Arms. If there's a few things I wish, I would like there to be more than 5 maps. In fact, I'll probably do an ideas video next week about some various locations. That would be great for future locations for Call to Arms. I wish we had a Rockstar creator so we could create our own modes of various things like the gun rushes, showdowns, horse racing, and yes, our own created Call to Arms. That would be awesome, along with, of course, the Rockstar editor. But in a game where we've waited patiently for something to be excited about, something to give the community something to do that's enjoyable, that most people are liking, Call to Arms is probably the best thing that's happened to Red Dead Online since that Chad Gus showed up in the Naturalist update. But anyways, that's how I feel about Call to Arms. Absolutely loving almost everything about it. I'll probably even do a guide. I kind of do a little bit of, I guess, nuggets of guide information here and there in this review, but I may actually do like a full-fledged guide about Call to Arms. Maybe I'll put that out Monday if anyone's interested. But yes, I think that this is a fantastic mode. Hopefully we get new maps, and maybe this is actually a step in the right direction for Red Dead Online going forward. A small step, but a step nonetheless. And my friend Kari and a few others have made the point that maybe this update would have been more well received if instead of it being focused predominantly on blood money, maybe it should have been just Red Dead Online Call to Arms with blood money. Maybe then some of us would have found this a little bit more appealing and appetizing. But at the same time, it doesn't take away the fact that we did not really get that much content per se with the blood money update. But here's hoping the December update will be better, hopefully up there to the levels of Frontier Pursuits. But I want to know now what you think about Call to Arms. What's your favorite map? What's your least favorite map? As well as some of your tips and tricks for Call to Arms and how you rate it with pros, cons, and your verdict for Call to Arms, the brand new survival mode in Red Dead Online. As always, welcome below in the comments section.